Hey, welcome back to Cards and Comics. Today we've got two boxes of 1998 Topps Finest. And the cool thing about this video is when I have one box of jumbos and one box of regular. So one's got 24 packs, one's got 12 packs. Looking through this, so both Series 1. So it's going to have the same thing. So it's got refractors, double-sided refractors, Mystery Finest refractors, sequentially numbered Centurions, and Power Zones. And no protector parallel cards. So double-sided no protector. So those are kind of cool looking. They have kind of a weird, different back. So let me get set up here. All right, so let's start with the regular box. We'll set aside the jumbos. We'll start here. These are fairly beat up. We'll see what the cards look like. I mean, you know, a lot of times you get stuff. I mean, people have stored things for a while. So the jumbo starts out with a... There we go. Big card. We got Mark McGuire, 1 of 8. There we go. So we got the big jumbo Mark McGuire. And we'll start out with the first pack here. Hopefully, condition-wise, these are okay. They have protectors on them, so we think they're going to be okay. Here we go. JT Snow. And then there's a refractor, second card in. And we got Carl Everett. So refractor number 1 in the house, Carl Everett. There we go. Got Klesko. And again, these have the protectors so the cards aren't damaged. So even though you hear a little Jamie Wright, a little sound, not too bad. Chuck Knobloch, Jeff Cirillo. So right off the bat, nothing big, but we got our first refractor, Mr. Carl Everett, pack number 2. Hope you guys have had a great day. Yeah, one of the things I was going to talk about while we had this video, and you know, as things are happening in the sports card world, some new products released. Jeff Kent, got Chad Ogea, Todd Jones. He's a little stuck together. Hey, look at that. Ken Griffey Jr. That's awesome. PC hit for me. Like I said, with the protectors on, these are great. Way more protected than most of the cards I've opened recently. Todd Hundley, Tim Chapman. So, yeah, I mean, we're getting some, you know, nice movement on some modern players. I think on some vintage 90s inserts, you're seeing some more movement. Joe Girardi, Justin Thompson. Yeah, so I think the market's doing really well for anyone. Scott Hatteberg and Omar Vizquel. For anyone, you know, collecting today, they're doing really well. You know, if they're trying to sell. I'm a little leery of people who advertise themselves as investors in sports cards. You know, just because Channel Park. You know, in general, people who are trying to sell you their methods and how they're, you know, how they make, you know, can guarantee you money. Oh, there's our first. There's Jamie Moyer, and this is our first no protector. And then the no protectors are cool because if you look on the back compared to a regular card, you can see that they have this kind of chromy looking back. So the no protectors actually are different. So they're not just like you took a regular card and just peeled off the protector. So they are unique as a set. So that's cool. Todd Green, Grudzielanek, Javi Lopez. So yeah, I mean, I would just warn people, like when people are trying to sell you something, just be wary. Also, a lot of these investors are telling people to invest in, let's say, the most common or easy to get cards, and I've always taken the position, you should be diversified. Don't go all in. If you're going to, invest a little bit in sports cards, that's not a big deal. We all do it. We're all collectors that want to sell at some point. Batalico, Chad Curtis, Mike Cameron. We really haven't hit very many good players. We hit the Griffey, and that's about it. But yeah, so yeah, I'd say just we talk about being wary of people who obviously if you're a sports card investor, you just care about the money, so you're not really in it long term. There's Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez. It's one of my favorite players back in the day. There we go. It's a good player. Joey Cora, Tony Clark. Yeah, and so one of my things, like I said, besides being diversified, is that in general, rarity and condition matter. So obviously, Astashia and Council. So PSA 10s we're seeing, bringing top dollar, which obviously makes sense. And then we're seeing, the base card phenomenon, still at its peak, still being the driver of a lot of movement and dollars in the cards today. We'll see Offerman, Chad O'Shea. But again, if you're looking at, there's our second no protector, Andrew Jones. Very nice. The problem I have with, some of that advice, around don't worry about print runs, because there's so many collectors absorbing. It's really people absorbing the cards that are investors. Collectors a lot of times are okay with having 1 or 2 copies. They're not in it to have 40, 50, 60, 80 copies. When I look at Instagram and see photos talking about their collection, and they're showing Recruiter's another no protector, so Rusty Greer. Nice. So a lot of no protectors, not a lot of refractors. So Kevin Napier. When I see people posting on Instagram and showing their collections, I mean, they're just showing, in general, tons of base rookies, Roger Clemens, and PSA 10. So you got Zion, you got, maybe some Trouts. I don't see a lot of Trouts on there anymore. A lot of Zion, a lot of, Cunha. Now you're seeing Tatis, and yeah, I mean that's a that's a thing. It's a big deal. But when you're seeing them with 20, 30, 50 of the same card, all in PSA 10, and you look at the pop report when there's thousands and thousands of cards, already graded 10s, but then there's thousands of more already PSA awaiting grade. I think that's where there's a little bit of a problem. That those cards, even though they're popular, there's so many of them that as a smart collector, and so there's I would definitely, as a smart collector, I would diversify. Maybe buy a few of the parallels, or maybe an auto or two, or just get some different cards in the collection, because the collecting whims could change. Tomorrow's hot rookies that are base cards could be the next RPAs. It could go into Refractor. So the Refractor rookie could be the big card for Topps Chrome. I mean, it's hard to say. So just investing all your money into one or two cards just doesn't seem like a smart thing to do, especially when they're the most common. And you know, Javi Lopez. So that's the no protector refractor. So it's refractor on both sides, and that is a really cool card. So again, we're not hitting a lot of name Mark Lorietta in terms of inserts. Mark Wohlers, Todd Hundley. But we're getting, you know, the inserts that we thought we'd hit. We haven't hit any of the actual inserts. These are all parallel so far. I think we maybe hit one. We'll look here. Okay, another refractor, Tom Goodwin. All right, so yeah, the refractors have not been great. Joyner, Tewksbury, Matt Morris. I'm just glad I got a Griffey base card. Yeah, I've opened some of these boxes and not even get a Griffey base, and it feels pretty empty when you're, you know, for me a Griffey collector. But here we go. Hope you don't mind me opening some of these off camera. I got a little bit of a space constraint here, and I'm not gonna slip a fake card in. You can hear them almost being separated. It's hard to fake that. All right. Sammy Sosa. Hey, look at that card. That would have been awesome back in 98 for sure. Todd Jones. Another no protector. So those are fairly common. Todd Husky. I want to say Huntley, but Ishmael Valdez, and Dustin Hermanson. So, yeah, not a lot of big hits. Not a lot of hits to begin with. But some refractors. I mean, you know, these, obviously these, you know, no, another Ivan Rodriguez. No, you know, protectors, if you get the right player, you know, and get it graded, they can do pretty good. Another no protector, Wally Joyner. So you get quite a few of those in the box. I didn't think, you know, I should, you know, post. I'll probably during the video show you the odds, but David Wells, Jim Thome, so that's a good pack. Jason Kendall, you know, those are all really, really good players. But yeah, I didn't expect to get so many of those. I thought, like, you know, you get maybe one every 6 packs, so 4 box. But it looks like you get, let's see, the pack says one odds of finding a pack. So no protector, 1 protector. You get 12. Then no protector refractor, 1 a box. 2 a box refractors. Mystery Finest, 1 in 36. Mystery Finest refractor, 1 in 144. Centurions, 1 in 153. Centurion refractor, 1 in 1020. Power Zone, 1 in 72. So the Centurion refractor is the hard one. So again, you know, based on the odds, shouldn't get any inserts. You know, just 1 box. We'll see if we get lucky. Kurt Schilling, Scott Surveillance. So we should get 12 of these no protectors. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we got 5. So we got quite a few more to get. David Cohn, Gerardo Baroa, Ron Gant. And again, I'm not saying don't buy base cards, because I love base cards. I really do. I think it's awesome. That's a really healthy thing for the hobby, for the base cards to actually be worth something. Because for a lot of years, it was just about the inserts and hits. Now, the base are taking over. I think that is the biggest sign that this is a healthy hobby. Derek Bell, Operation Shutdown. Cliff Floyd, Jose Canseco. Cool card. And Brian Giles. This is 98 was his rookie, I believe. Maybe 97. Yeah. He was a good player for a little bit for the Pirates, for sure. And they made a good trade when they traded him. It's sort of the last big good, I don't know. I'd say the last good trade they really made. Everything else has been just a salary dump. Looks like we got a no protector right in the back. Look at that. Tim Salmon to Roger Clemens. There we go. No protector, Roger Clemens. That's by far the best parallel we've hit. So it's number 6 on the list of parallels. Jose Cruz Jr. I wasted a lot of money on this guy back in 97 for sure. That 97 Bowman Chrome set, that thing was fire. I mean, that was... I think today it's a beautiful set still. Will Clark, cool card, Albert Bell, Terry Adams. I would love to open a box of 97 Bowman Chrome just to open it. There's, I mean, you get the Bell tray still. But, you know, just tons of good rookies and just a lot of memories. That was the first time I opened a box that I really didn't know what it was. I just opened it because I like the cards. I thought those cards just looked really cool. Mike Piazza, that's a cool card. Just down there with Roger. He can throw a bat at you. Brian McRae. You know, but that, like I said, that was the first time I really bought a card just because I bought a box. You know, I had some money. I was working in Ramon Martinez, so number 7. So we're getting closer on our known protectors. Roberto Alomar, Alfonso, and Vinny Castilla. Yeah, I remember going to a card shop. They had them. They were in that cool looking box. I think it was almost like striped. Got it home, and we all just looked at the cards, and you know, me and my dad were the ones who looked at them because my mom didn't collect. Just me. Oh, where we go. There we go. Mr. Neagle. There is our mystery refractor. Larry Walker, Edgar Martinez, Mr. Hall of Famer. Bobby Witt. That said junior on it. See, now we would be in business, right? Look at the greening on that card. Right by his face. Look at that. Wow. That is interesting. That's the first time I've really seen like that. And Jeets. Look at that. So we've hit the Jeter. We've hit the Jeter. Hit the Griffey. We got Mr. Mystery Refractor. Okay. If I remember back in the day, these were kind of hard to peel. So... Alright, so I got the top layer peeled, and it is Cal Ripken. That's our mystery finest. Not a refractor. Not a refractor. So we said mystery finest. 1 in 36 packs. So we got our 1. So not a refractor. But it's a cool card. It is Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken's awesome. So we got that. So doing good. Keep on going here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Just hit a good player. I mean, all right, back in it. We got Jose Rosado, Scott Rowland, Carl Everett, Ben Grieve, David Justice, and Sean Green. So, some good players there. All right. Go Rick Reed on the top. Jared Wright. I think we got another... No protector, Ken Griffey Jr. All right, there we go. We're hitting something cool now. Look at the back on that card. Turn around here in my hand. You can see that chrome looking back. All right, so now we've gotten, yeah, got a Clemens, got a Griffey. So we got the Griffey regular and the Griffey no protector. So that's awesome. Rondell White. Jared Wright, Matt Lawton, and Rich Weisel. So if we get a third refractor, that would be hitting above the weight. We'll do a recap real quick. We'll compare what we get out of this jumbo box. We'll see which of the two got us a better deal here. Here we go. We got Troy Percival, Denny Nagel again, Eric Davis, the Orioles, Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer, Royce Clayton, Johnny Damon. So we hit the Jeets. We hit 2 Griffies so far. Got a Ripken insert. So I'd say on average, this was a good box. This is probably what you want out of this kind of a product. Kurt Schilling, obviously hitting the Griffey Refractor would have been what everybody would have wanted, but what we got was pretty good. All right. Bob Tewksbury, this guy been following me around in a lot of these 90s breaks. Steve Traxel, Kevin Young, John Mabry. All right. Down to the final couple packs here. I think we got 3 left. Here we go. Ooh, Mariano Rivera. Very nice. See, I keep forgetting Mo is back in these sets. You know, like you got Jeter, you got Rivera. There's Levon Hernandez. He was awesome. Then Mark McGuire. Matches the jumbo that we got. Jose Guillen. I thought he was going to be the next big player for the Pirates, and he was good for a few years, but never really panned out. Pat Mears had a cannon. Anybody want to see a real fun video, go to the Jose Guillen throw video on YouTube, and you'll see that throw he makes from right field. It's amazing. Jose Rosado, I think that's the second or third one of those I've gotten. I think we might have another no protector. We do. It's Kevin Napier. This one's a little more stuck than all the other ones. Here we go. Pull it off. Kevin Napier, no protector. Jose Rosado, Sandy Alomar, Damian Easley, Alan Vanez. Now, Topps back in the day used to do this thing where they would have the Thomas in Series 2 and the Griffey in Series 1. I'd always kind of laugh at that. If you wanted the best players, you had to buy both series. You couldn't get Griffey and Thomas in the same series. They used to do that in a lot of releases back in the 90s. Here we go. Looks like our last no protector. It's Carl Everett. We'll do a recap of those. See if we got all 12 that we were supposed to get. There's something back here too. Nope. Jeffrey Hammonds, Kevin Escobar, Alex Fernandez, the first, and Jeff Pissarro. So that's done. Box 1, the jumbo box, is in the books. Setting aside the cards here. Put the box away. Let's see what we got here. All right, cool players. Jeter, Piazza, Clemens. Put them out of the way here. Just cool players. We got the Ripken Mystery Refractor. I only got one side open so far. I still got the back. I still got the black on it. But Mystery Ripken. So put that up there. Here's our 2 refractors. Got them really early in the box. We got Tom Goodwin and Javi Lopez. So the 2 refractors, put them there. Hit of the break, obviously the no protector Griffey, so we'll stick him there. And then we should have 11 other no protectors. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we were shorted 1 no protector. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, missing 1 no protector. We did hit a Griffey base. And we got a double-sided. Oh, we did hit 3 refractors. I am sorry. Was one of these a double? Yeah, the Javi Lopez is a double. Yeah, that's what it was. So we got the double refractor here. We got the Griffey. Then we got the 2 regular refractors, which are Everett and Goodwin. All right. And we got the box topper. All right, moving on to the jumbo box. Here we go. Hopefully we can get something cool on the jumbo. We didn't get any inserts outside of the mystery refractor. So, you know, the Centurions, the big ones that you're kind of looking for, the refractors, power zones, you know, things like that. we didn't get. Here is our box topper. Look at that. It's Mark McGwire again. Now, the thing that's really interesting about these two boxes is, look at these two cards. That's the greening. When people say, hey, what's this greening thing I hear on Finest cards? There you go. That's the greening. So, one's on a refractor. They're both regular versions. Both. So we got McGwire of each, one a little greener than the other. All right, first jumbo pack. So there we go, jumbo in the house. So these are a lot less stuck together. So obviously this was a lot better temperature controlled, probably humidity controlled back in the day. So we got Mo, very cool. There's a Canseco. There's a Giles. So Guillen, Goodwin, Quilvio Veras. I don't remember that guy. And there's a Quilvio Veras. And this is our first hit of the break. That is a no protector. Alright, so we got our first card of the break to put aside. Jeff Cirillo, Chuck Knobloch, Todd Hundley, and yeah, these are mildly stuck together, so much better shape in terms of stickiness. Pack number 2. Hope you guys are liking some of the cards I got in my background. So I decided to pick some Hall of Fame rookies for this video, and maybe I'll switch it up in the next few videos. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see from my collection. I'm thinking about my Tatis collection. Rivera, I was collecting Tatis a little bit before he kind of blew up. Will Clark. Yeah, I don't have. Now I do have Terry Adams, what I guess most people would consider to be his best base rookie card. For you guys in the game of collecting these kind of modern. Troy O'Leary. There's a Kurt Schilling. No protector. You'll know what card I'm talking about. It's a very cool card, but so I got a few autos. I got stuff coming in. I bought a few cards before he blew up, and so maybe some of them are in my next mail day, so check that out. I'll be posting mail days really quickly. So let me pause here and look through these odds. And so no protector. Odds of finding no protector refractor is 1 in 10. Refractor 1 in 5. Mystery Finest 1 in 15. Mystery Finest Refractor 1 in 64. Centurion 171. Centurion Refractor 1 in 471. And Power Zone 1 in 32. Again, 12 packs in a box. So we should get a no protector refractor and a 2 to 3 refractors in this box. And we've hit 0 out of the first 3 packs. And we'll keep going. Alright. Quilvio Veras again, Troy O'Leary, Kirk Reuter. Peter Ostachio, Craig Counsell, David Cone, Geronimo Baroa. There is our no protector refractor right there. Mr. Scott Erickson. See a refractor on both sides. You know, he was good for a few years. I mean, I think that's just, you know, yeah. Not who we're looking for, but, you know, it is what it is. So, Wally Joyner, talk about Tewksbury, Matt Morris, and Brian Johnson. So, pack number 4 of 12. There's a Piazza base. There's our first cool base card. We'll put him down over here somewhere. Cool base card, my Piazza. Brian McRae, Tino Martinez, Ron Gant. He's a good player. Eric Davis. You forget how many of these just really good players. They're not going to be Hall of Famers, but you know, Craig Biggio, you needed him to win championships like, you know, the Braves. Oh, there's a refractor popping out. Kirk Reuter. Refractor number 1. I am pretty sure this will be, yep, base refractor. Kirk Reuter, Scott Servais, Ben Grieve, Sean Green, Dave Justice, Jeff Cirillo. All right, pack number 5. There we go. Pack number 5. Ivan Rodriguez right on top. He was on top of another pack earlier in the break. Scott Servais, and there's that weird green spot. It's like mold growing on the cards. Alex Fernandez. Again, it's like 2 cards total that's had that. It's just so weird. It must be like just if the card was made a certain way or just the right moisture or whatever. There's a Cal Ripken. Look at that. Right behind it is Scott Hatterberg. There's a Cal Ripken. We didn't pull a Cal in the last. We pulled a Cal mystery, but we did not pull a Cal base in the last box. Hermanson and Wright. I'm hoping we repeat our Jeter and Griffey base cards. Just like to have more of the base cards. You know, even if I, thought about grading some of those cards, having those cards would be fun to grade. All right, Charles Nagy. Checklist, back when they still put checklist in products. Lance Johnson. Damian Easley on the back. Delano DeShields. Scott Erickson base. Jeremy Gonzalez. Looks like something. So it looks like you get 1 no protector every pack in the jumbos. Yep. Butch Husky is our no protector in that one. Jason Kendall, David Wells, Steve Traxel, Kevin Young. That Kevin Young is a miscut. See at the top? That card is part of the bottom card. See, it's off center really badly. So yeah, that Kevin Young is a miscut. So it's kind of cool as a pirate collector. I'll just throw it in a box of my pirate cards just to have something different from this era. This was kind of the dead era for the Pirates. I mean, some okay players, but in general, pretty forgettable. Outside of Jason Kendall, Lance Johnson, Radke, and then he got hurt. And then there went the 90s for the Pirates. Willie Green, Scott Erickson, Jeremy Gonzalez. A lot of doubles already. And there's another refractor. I see it popping its head over there. Jeremy Burnett, Nomar Garcia, and Kevin Ory. Oh my gosh. Can you get worse than that? I mean, that's literally the last player you want to get. But there we go. Kirk Reuter and Kevin Ory. Wow. And Scott Erickson are our refractors in this box. I do not think this box is going to be, unless something comes out that's just amazing. Steve Traxel, Kevin Young again. John Mabry. Yeah, this box is trending to be very poor compared to box 1. Like I said, box 1 with the Ripken insert, the Griffey no protector. I mean, that is solid value for a box like this back in the day. Obviously, you're looking for the big time refractors, Tim Salmon. But you're not going to get them every box. So if you get good value in your other slots, your other hits, you got to be happy with that, because hitting the big time refractor is such a lottery thing. Getting some good value out of your insert slots and your parallels that you're going to get is what you want to do. Ishmael Valdez, no protector, Ryan Klesko, Chuck Knobloch, Jeremy Wright. And in these kind of sets, still you want to pull the base cards, Todd Hundley, like the Griffies and the Jeters, because you can still get those cards graded, and they're going to sell for some good money as a PSA 10. These cards, with the protectors on, these do grade pretty well. If they're scratched up a little bit, you can just take the protector off and grade them as a regular card with no protector. Sometimes they're pretty rare. Todd Helton, Chris Steins in the pop report. So you gotta look at the pop reports, see if you see like, hey, because both versions are listed usually. And if one's really rare, that might, be something you want to think about. Like if the no protector is just hasn't been graded much, you might find that collector might be willing to pay a little bit more for that version of the card. Even though you peeled it, it's not the no protector that's not been peeled. Hey, now look at that. See, there we go. Derek Jeter, no protector. So I don't know what it's worth. I'll look it up and post it, but it's got to be worth a few bucks. And I'm sure as a PSA 10, that card sells. So that has redeemed us a little bit. I think that isn't quite as good as the Griffey in the first box. Oh, 2 more miscuts. Looks like Sean Green and David Justice. You can see the miscuts. There is a rampant thing on Facebook and Instagram right now where people are showing off these miscuts as being rare errors and things like that, and misprints. Don't believe that. This happened quite a bit. As you can see, I'm pulling multiples in this box. They're not, they've never been collectible. If you want to collect them, that's fine, but I don't think you would invest a lot of money in those kind of cards. All right, there's the base McGuire, the Giles again, Tom Goodwin, Pat Mears. This one, oh, there's a Centurion. There we go. It's move on, but these are numbered. See, that's the cool thing about these Centurions. Numbered out of 500. All right, so that makes up for some of this box so far. So, yeah, I was saying it have to happen dramatically. And there's a Jeter base. Yeah, this box is starting to turn out to be pretty good. Ripken, a Jeter. There's a Maddox right behind it. Tony Womack. There's the Maddox. Yeah, this box is, I don't know. This is going to be close. The Centurion, even though it's move on compared to Ripken, the move on's numbered. I don't know. Probably have to see if there's any kind of this stuff being sold as graded. See if there's more value in one or the other. Oh, there's a mystery right there. All right, so the jumbo is paying off. Ivan Rodriguez, Ramon Martinez, Carl Everett, Andrew Jones, Roger Clemens. Let's get back. Gary Sheffield, no protector. Oh man, we were one away from Maddox. That would have been cool. Tony Womack, Greg Maddox, Mike Hampton, Tony Gwynn. We'll see who this non-protector is. All right, so we had a little snafu here. This card, this is very difficult to get apart. And basically, as I started to peel it, the card peeled in half. So these are very difficult to peel. Fortunately, it was Nomar Garciaparra. I looked kind of see with the pose, and you can see through the card kind of the pose, and I knew it wasn't Griffey or somebody cool. But just be warned, these cards are very difficult to peel. So Nomar was our insert there, and one last pack. Here we go. Right on the back of this pack, I see Griffey, so no suspense there for you guys. All right, there's a Ripken, another Ripken, double Ripken. Jeremy Burnett's. Let's see what we got. In the hit slot, I guess there's a hit slot in these packs. Tony Clark. Oh, no hit. Oh, man. Fold me. Okay, I guess it's right here. Calvin Escobar. All right. John Mabry and Michael Tucker, both with print lines, miscuts, base Griffey. Very nice. All right, so recap box 2. We got 2 Ripkins, a Jeter, and a Griffey base. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counting the Derek Jeter. No protector, which we got 2 base refractors of Kevin Orion and Kirk Ruder. I would say not the greatest there. We got a Movon, and then we've got the Erickson. So compared to box 1, I think box 2 is the winner with the Centurion. I think the Griffey is somewhat similar to the Griffey no protector. We got both Jeter and Griffey base cards. Yeah, we had to destroy the Garcia Parra no protector, or sorry, the mystery refractor, but I think a slight edge to box 1, to the jumbo box. Pretty close in value though. If you really get down to it, these boxes both are pretty good. I mean, hitting the base cards plus, getting that no protector. I think those are cool cards. They're going to command a little bit of premium over the years, and I think, just as this year goes by, these cards are harder to get. You just saw me open this box. I mean, these cards are going to get probably even worse and stickier as time goes on. That green issue is going to happen, so we'll see. But hope you enjoyed the video as we look at the box 1 hits here. Yeah, like I said, both boxes pretty good, pretty happy. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.